Because I noticed students struggling in the classroom and I wanted to help them, I had an idea for historical timeline software. I looked around, and the timeline software that's out there just allows you to plot events. It's not dynamic, it's not active. And so I decided to create my own where students were more actively engaged in the process of creating a timeline and explaining relationships. My name is Erika Bsumek, and I am a history professor at the University of Texas at Austin. And I am the founder of ClioVis, which is an educational technology and genealogy technology company. So ClioVis is a technology that helps students understand the why of history. So not just when something happened, but why something happened. So students plot events and they make connections. And when they make those connections, they engage in analytical thinking. So they're explaining the relationship between the events, which is really important. And the technology has application across the educational space, but also in the genealogy space. So imagine you're building a family history. What's really interesting about your family's history is probably not just who's related to who, but what historical events shaped your family history. If you're working with ClioVis, it's really simple. So students fill out a little form and they put in the name of the event, the date of the event that it occurred, and then a description. So they practice their writing skills in describing, paraphrasing historical events. And then they put in their source. So they're engaged in evidence-based learning. Where are they getting their information, which we really need is an important skill set for our students to learn. They can add images to illustrate the event on the timeline, or video clips or audio clips if they're going to narrate it. As students plot all those different events, students make a connection. And when they literally draw the line between event A and event B, they explain the relationship. And that is higher level analytical critical thinking. It's a skill set that is really important for students to master if they're going to graduate from a university. It's a skill set that is important in society for being able to parse the news, what's happening, why is it happening. Overall, we've had about 9,000 student users. We are growing where we get inquiries from public schools, from large universities, from K through 12. For me, it would be really interesting to watch the technology grow in the edtech space, but also in the genealogy space.